What if I told you there's a single skill that could make you more valuable than almost everyone around you? A skill that's becoming rarer by the day, which means the few people who master it are pulling ahead of everyone else. It's not intelligence. It's not talent. It's the ability to focus. Deep, uninterrupted focus. And in his book Deep Work, author Cal Newport argues that this one ability might just be the superpower of our entire era. So let's unlock exactly what it is and how you can build it. Newport starts with a simple but powerful distinction. He says there are two types of work. The first is deep work. This is work done in a state of total concentration, pushing your mind to its limits on something difficult and valuable. Think of a programmer solving a complex problem, a writer crafting a chapter, a student mastering a hard subject. It's demanding, and it creates real results. The second type is shallow work. These are the easy logistical tasks: answering emails, sitting in pointless meetings, scrolling through messages. This work feels busy, but it's not very valuable, and honestly, almost anyone could do it. Here's the problem Newport points out. Most of us spend our entire day drowning in shallow work, and almost none of it in deep work. And that's a huge mistake. Why? Because deep work is where the magic happens. It's how you learn hard things quickly. It's how you produce your best, most valuable output. But here's the catch, and this is the part that should make you sit up. The modern world is at war with your focus. Think about it. Notifications, social media, constant pings, an endless stream of distractions, all fighting for your attention. Newport argues that because deep focus has become so difficult, it's also become incredibly rare. And anything rare and valuable becomes precious. So the people who can still sit down and focus deeply have a massive advantage in a world where everyone else is distracted. But here's where it gets interesting. There's a hidden reason distraction hurts you even more than you think. Newport introduces an idea called attention residue. Every time you switch from one task to another, say you're working and you glance at your phone, a piece of your attention stays stuck on the previous thing. So even after you put the phone down, your brain isn't fully back. A residue lingers. This means constant task switching doesn't just cost you time. It actually makes your brain perform worse on everything. You end up operating at a fraction of your true ability, all day long. So how do you fight back? Newport gives us practical rules, and here are the most powerful ones. The first rule is to work deeply, on purpose. Deep work doesn't just happen. You have to schedule it, protect it, and build a routine around it. Newport suggests choosing a specific approach that fits your life. Some people block out long stretches of the day for deep work. Others wall themselves off completely for certain seasons. The key is that you decide in advance when and where deep work will happen, so you're not relying on willpower in the moment. And here's a tip within that. Rituals matter. Where you work, how long you work, how you start. These little routines signal to your brain that it's time to lock in. The fewer decisions you have to make in the moment, the more mental energy you save for the actual work. The second rule might be the most surprising. Embrace boredom. Newport says that if you constantly reach for your phone, the second you feel bored, waiting in line, standing in an elevator, sitting on the couch, you're literally training your brain to crave distraction. You're teaching it that it can never tolerate stillness. So when it comes time to focus, your brain rebels. It's addicted to novelty. The fix? Let yourself be bored sometimes. Resist the urge to fill every empty moment with your phone. By practicing boredom, you're actually rebuilding your brain's ability to concentrate. It's like a workout for your focus muscle. The third rule is a bold one. Newport says to be ruthless about quitting distracting tools, especially social media. Now, he's not saying technology is evil. He's saying you should be brutally honest about whether each tool actually adds enough value to your life to justify the attention it steals. Most of them don't, and everyone you cut frees up more of your mind for what matters. The fourth rule is to drain the shallows. Remember all that shallow work, the emails and busy work? Newport says to be aggressive about minimizing it. Batch your emails into set times instead of checking constantly. Say no to unnecessary meetings. Cut the busy work down to the bare minimum, so it stops eating into the time you could spend on deep, valuable work. Now, let me tie this all together with the big idea, the thing Newport really wants you to walk away with. He argues that a deep life is not just a productive life. It's a meaningful one. When you spend your days in a fog of distraction, jumping from notification to notification, life starts to feel shallow and scattered. But when you regularly enter that state of deep focus, when you lose yourself in hard, worthwhile work, you feel a sense of purpose and satisfaction that shallow living can never give you. Newport even points to research suggesting that we feel our best not when we're relaxing and distracted, but when we're fully absorbed in a challenging task. That deep state of flow is where real fulfillment lives. So here's the takeaway from deep work. In a world designed to shatter your attention into 1,000 pieces, the ability to focus deeply is a rare and precious skill. It's how you'll learn faster, produce better work, and stand out from the crowd. But it won't happen by accident. You have to protect your focus like it's the most valuable thing you own, because in many ways, it is .start small. Schedule one block of deep, distraction-free work tomorrow. Put the phone in another room. Let yourself feel that boredom without reaching for a screen, and watch what your mind is truly capable of when you finally give it the space to focus. If you got value from this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe to Between the Chapters, because we unlock the wisdom of the world's greatest books, one summary at a time. And tell me in the comments, what's the one distraction you're going to cut so you can work deeper? I'd love to hear it. See you in the next summary.